So we will now go over how to pop on and then take off your PPE correctly. First off, before popping on any of your PPE, take into consideration the job or the task that you are then undertaking and the level of PPE that you may need to use. Something like changing a non-hazardous waste bin, you can get away with just using some gloves that are non-sterile, even vinyl, as you don't need a high level of protection. Other tasks, such as reprocessing tools that may be contaminated, you will need a higher level of PPE to give you that higher protection level. The PPE we're going to put on is going to be a full kit, as if we are going to be reprocessing tools or something of that level. So before doing anything, what you will need to do is make sure your hands are washed, and obviously before washing your hands you need to make sure you're removing anything below the elbow, so bracelets, any jewellery, including wedding rings, and just pop those to one side so they're nice and safe for later. You then head off, wash your hands, making sure that you thoroughly dry them, and we can then start popping on PPE. So to start with, what we're going to do is pop on our face mask as our first piece, looping the ear loops over and making sure that you're creating that tight seal over the bridge of the nose. From here, we'll pop on our apron, making sure you grab the top, popping your head through and opening up as you come down. So as you can see, I do not have a lot of protection here because the neckline of the apron is so low. To get around this, simply pull up, bunch and tie a simple knot into the top of the apron, raising the neckline and giving you more protection from any contaminant that may get spilled or splashed. From here, you can open your apron up as you move down, taking the toggles, and again, simply tying these behind your back. Again, it does not have to be fancy knots and bows, just something effective that's going to work. From here, I would then recommend popping on your first pair of gloves, one hand first, and using your gloved hand to grab your second glove. Now our next piece of kit will depend on the level of protection that you require for your eyes. You are either going to be looking at your safety glasses, which can be popped on, or if you feel that you would need a little bit more protection, you can go with a full face shield. This is what I'm going to leave on now. From here, we're going to pop some plastic sleeves on to stop any splash of contaminant up to our elbow. By grabbing the sleeve and popping your hand all the way through, pushing it out the other end, making sure that you are coming above the elbow, but not leaving the cuff of the glove. And again, the same with the second hand, making sure you pull that all the way up to the elbow and over the elbow joint, but not leaving the glove. Now, we will go with the second pair of gloves, pulling these on, and you need to make sure you pull these up and over the cuff of the sleeve, giving you more protection from any spills. And again with the second. Pulling up and over, making sure the cuff of that sleeve is underneath the cuff of the glove, affording you more protection. Once you have your PPE on, you can then go about your task safely, knowing that you are protected.